What is happening? That's... Where'd she come from?
We're all brought here by Alune.
Who's this Alune?
You realize we're all amnesiacs, right?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this.
But that's a nice name.
Yeah, they're the god of balance. You were probably right here because of the situation with the other gods who try to, get everyone to chill out a bit. Restore balance to the world, all that stuff.
Oh. Yeah, you lost me.
Hold on, there are gods, and we've supposedly been brought here to restore balance. Okay, and what are these other gods doing?
Okay, but why is there so many of us, and why have we all ended up in the same place?
Like I said, I kind of was in your shoes. Kind of don't really remember what happened before I got to this place, but
Were you the only one? If you were in our shoes?
At first, but then more came, and this one is actually the largest amount of people I've seen.
Okay, if others came, then why is no one else here to help?
1, 2, 3.
How desperate must they be if there's so many of us and...
Yeah. Pretty here.
15? I think there are 15 of us.
Jeez.
That's...
And no one remembers a thing?
I would have hoped
we're all useless.
Over time, you guys might regain your memories. I don't really know. I haven't regained my memories, so it's been a while.
So there's no hope. Got it.
What? Okay,
Got it. Great.
Anyway, how about awkward introductions aside? Here, follow me. There's you can all stay here at this little town over here.
Oh.
Oh, pretty! I like this place.
Are there just normal people here?
So we're all just accepting this? Like, casually?
I mean...
We have no other choice right now, man.
Like,
We realized this chick was hiding in the bushes while we were all waking up, right?
Someone to, deal with the war or whatever going on with gods, and obviously, you're not really. I mean, I'm sure you're strong enough, but at the moment, you guys are pretty not strong enough.
What do you mean war with? Are you?
But okay. Pick me. I have a question.
Have we been dragged into a holy war?
How do we fight a war with gods?
You kill them? Well, okay. Sometimes the gods, if they like you, they'll grant you special, like, not powers per se, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Boons? Is that the word I'm looking for? Like, they'll become a patron of you, and they'll give you special perks that'll help you in your quest to deal with this whole mess that's going on.
So are we dealing with gods or other people, I guess, picked in this way?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Both.
Come on. Are you guys really believing this? This
Nope.
doesn't seem like a real...
I mean, what other situation would
being
a
taunted.
giant group of amnesiacs be waking up in a single hall?
I've been here for a little bit. I've talked to it doesn't, I mean, obviously it doesn't look like it always is peaceful, but there's some chaos every now and then. It's fun. It's not fun. It's great.
Okay, then.
Oh, that gives me hope.
Delightful.
Is the great not great?
I don't know how to...
So, what I'm surmising is we were stripped of our memories and brought to a new location to fight a battle on behalf of gods.
And why
That'd be
us?
fun.
Did they just fight it themselves?
Well, if they did, it probably would get worse because obviously godly wars can get a little messy with godly powers.
Like half a continent being destroyed.
Okay.
Or something.
Ah,
don't
so
know,
we're
I
doing
didn't-
their dirty work, hmm?
That's what it sounds like.
Is there a place that we can find more information, maybe?
We have a library. You might be able to read up about the gods and stuff there.
Oh,
There's
okay.
plenty of
Okay.
other people
That'd be good.
around here you can ask them about stuff.
Ooh, is there a cafe while we're at it? I woke up really hungry. I don't know if anyone else did that, but I could really use some, like, sustenance.
I'm not that hungry
You
at the
have
moment,
questionable
but
priorities.
I have that choice of word.
Yeah, you saw that too, right?
Huh?
Hello there.
Hello!
Hi.
Wow,
Nice
that
to
is wow, that is
Hello.
a lot of new faces.
Too many faces.
Hi, yeah.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet Jess.
Ah, the pleasure is all mine. Oh, Abel, come on. Say hi at least. Or don't. Anyways.
Hello.
Anyways, they're a little
Hi.
they're a little non-social, I guess you will.
I heard that.
Mhm.
Are you one of those people this person mentioned? Like us?
Oh, they're chosen, aren't they?
More of them.
Oh,
That's the first
yeah.
time I'm hearing that phrase.
Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
that-
So they're special, like you.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly
Is it-
say
is it really
that,
s-
but
Is it really special if there's this many of us?
well, you see, that's the thing. You're not really the only ones. In fact, there's kind of been more of us, and I say us because I am one of you.
Oh.
I came here way before you all, and judging by the looks of it, you all woke up in that temple thing over there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same as me. A while ago that was. But anyways, have you told them a lot?
Well, it's not just like muster up. You know I'm bad at explaining.
We're fighting a
Yeah,
war
I-
god.
Yeah, that's about all we got.
Yeah, that's
we don't
that's
remember anything.
well,
I told them that we don't really know how the amnesia thing happened.
amnesia.
You know, how like woke up, didn't remember anything from before we woke up.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Anyways, I guess there's a reason why that happens. Well, as for why that happens, we don't exactly know, and not even that library can even tell us about everything. Do you think you know anything about it?
If I knew anything about it, I would have gotten rid of you long ago. So
Oh, come on. You know you like talking to me.
So, is it safe to say that one isn't a, what did you call it, chosen?
No, not in the slightest. In fact, he despises people like us.
I see.
Oh, how lovely.
I just
Is that something we should get
I can
used
get
to?
how that happens.
People
Or that too.
not liking us?
Hey, there's some people that'll come around, some people that don't, obviously. But to be honest, I really don't mind it. And
I'm
neither should
surprised
you
a
all.
town like this would even let just large waves of amnesia stay wherever.
Well, I mean, at least it's better than spawning in the middle of nowhere, I guess you could say.
This town might be in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
Yes.
speaking of this town, I should probably tell you what the name of it is. Welcome to Sola. This is, this is just a small, quaint village that I myself take residence in, and some of my other friends do. This one doesn't exactly do that. They live quite a bit away. But at least it's something for when you start off here. There's many more places to explore, obviously. The more you adventure out, the more you find other things and other people, and since you're all chosen, I guess you could say, there are, well, I'm assuming they already explained that to you.
Poorly.
Yeah, vaguely.
I can't tell if we're fighting gods or fighting for them.
Yeah.
Probably a
Though,
bit of both.
the war between the gods is kind of a antsy subject. Not a lot of people like to talk about it, but you know, it spreads through word of mouth, and sometimes people often think it's useless to have a war, or it's necessary. But there's way more than meets the eye. But you'll figure that out along the way, I'd say.
Got it.
Hey, Justin.
Yep.
Do you think with this many people around, I can get some free labor from them?
Excuse you?
Yeah, I mean, you can ask them. They're right there.
Could also ask for our names than just calling us people.
Yeah, you could maybe introduce, we could introduce ourselves maybe, and then maybe you can say you need help with something. Could be.
I mean, I
another
like
way
the
of
sound
doing
of that.
maybe.
I like the sound of
Yeah,
it.
just
Honestly,
maybe
introductions are
interesting.
kind of a given. I mean, why wouldn't I want to know the names
Yeah.
of the people that came right after my
Gods
arrival?
brought them here, I guess. So
I mean, of course they do.
I'm Abel. I run a farm.
Hi.
And I have some stuff going on at that farm right now that I don't want to deal with. So I think I would prefer other people to do the work for me. That is, if you want, but of course I'm gonna kick you out as soon as you guys are done.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
So convincing.
I mean, I'm willing to help, I guess, but... Ow.
Anyways, that's obviously Abel. My name is Justin, and well, I kind of have something that I need help with too. But that's something that everybody doesn't need to agree to. I mean, you can explore this place on your own. You can go out there and try to fend for yourself. But there's other things to do. I guess you could say there's a lot of places to explore. I think I said that already.
What exactly would we get out of helping either of you?
Well,
Fun part, nothing. Experience.
Oh.
Wow, this seems like quite the deal. Honestly, quite the deal.
The best policy.
Do a twirl. Abel, right?
Hello.
You do twirl.
Twirl.
Can you turn around?
Why am I that pretty?
Oh no, I
Sure.
Let's express. Why not?
Here,
go ahead.
Do a twirl. Can we get that backpack?
Yeah, I was gonna mention. I think they were looking at that. I
mean,
mean,
it
come
looks
on.
like it holds
you
quite a
gotta,
bit, so-
you gotta give something in return. Come on.
I just
Food.
got points.
Something,
You know,
we just
really
we just
need
twop in the middle of
Tools,
nowhere.
maybe your
you know?
services.
I'll provide food if you guys help me.
And the
Oh, how
backpack?
humble! How generous.
There we go.
You haven't answered the question yet yourself, Justin.
Yeah.
What would you be offering?
Relatively the same, but I might have a little more to offer because, well, I believe in the idea of giving back to people like who helped me. So
Also, the company seems nice. You seem very sweet.
I tried my best to make a good first impression.
Oh, well, I can tell.
I mean, there are a
Thank
lot
you.
of us, maybe.
Of course.
Like, I'd be down to help Justin.
Same.
Be down.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Any of them, really.
I don't know, like split 50-50 or something.
I think that's a great idea.
Let's try that.
Well,
You needed help on the farms.
I guess I will go over here.
Yeah.
Going with Justin.
all right,
What
let's
kind
go
of
ahead.
leather
And,
is that?
let's go ahead and divide and conquer. I'd say. Anybody who wants to go with Abel, you
Feels like
go
it
over with
carries
him.
a
And if anybody
lot.
wants to go with me, you come with me.
Make sure not all of you are grouping up with one person. Especially, I don't want everyone to know where my farm is.
Yep.
Even
I mean,
though
so
it's
far it
obvious
seems like a
now,
pretty even
considering
split.
that this one likes to come and visit too much.
Come on, I'm just checking up on you. You need it, honestly.
I'm fine.
You say that. You say that.
Are you sure you can't be convinced to include the backpack?
Maybe if I have enough leather, then yes.
Interesting.
Oh.
But honestly, all you'd be getting in the backpack would be literal seeds.
I want the backpack. I don't care about what's in it.
You'd get what's in it too.
Huh.
I'm gonna
Even
start
better.
walking.
Bonus points.
Alrighty then. See
Hey,
you around,
wait up!
Abel.
Hmm.
Possibly see you guys at some point.
Wow, I think Abel got the
this way.
larger group.
We're the cool people, I guess.
I could tell that most of those people are gonna not give him too much of a rough time. After all, he doesn't really like noisy people. Yeah, he's I guess you can say he's kind of a killjoy these days. He mentioned that I come to check up on him all the time. Well, that's because, well, I kind of worry about him a few times here and there because, well, you know, he's a little bit of an older gentleman, and what if he had a heart attack or something like that? Someone's gotta find him.
You didn't look that old.
God, I mean, yeah, sure, maybe. But looks can be deceiving, trust me about that one. I have a friend who likes to joke around a lot. So yeah, if you see a cat girl around here with blue in her hair, you know, can you say hi? Not you, definitely not you. No.
Okay, different one. Got it.
They're much shorter, have a
Definitely.
big tail, noticeable ears. They have blue in their hair, and but like if you want to, can you tell them to say that I say hi, but just be wary. They kind of joke around like a lot.
Okay.
Sure then.
What do you need help with, by the way? We never got the full
Oh
details.
yeah. Well, while we're at it, we can kind of like look around while we're here in the town of Sola. This town was built from the ground up, and honestly, I live here. Well, I mean, I did mention that earlier. I keep jumping over my words. My apologies. But I live here. I'm not originally from here, but one thing that used to be really active, but is not really that more, that I have to keep in charge of, or at least keep in check so it
Very
doesn't fall down,
overgrown.
is this church. Now, this church is specifically a church to worship the god of balance, Alune. Now, you may have heard of that name, and well, I'm assuming that one over there told you a little bit about them, but as far as we're concerned here in this world, between the War of the Gods, it is speculated that Alune is gone, much like the god of chaos before them. However, I'm not one of those believers, and in fact, I'm quite the opposite. That's why I maintain this place, because I do believe that in the end, Alune is out there somewhere. They may not be here physically, but they might be out there somewhere in a different way. After all, if the gods didn't exactly believe in any of us, why would they be having a war? Why would they bring us into this world? It's questions like these that keep me speculating and keep me hopeful. And Alune is, well, the one I strive to talk to, I guess you could say.
Maybe she's simply just not in this world.
Perhaps that's true. Perhaps maybe it isn't true. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere else. But the people of this town, the people of Sola, of course, their doubts have kind of plagued their minds. But you know, there's always a few bits of hope here and there, and this church is practically one of the last remaining bits of it. And the reason it's like this is because, well, I'm one person. I haven't exactly been able to find the time to kind of tidy it up myself.
Probably
But
the money I
considering the fact that you I mean, money is quite something here. I mean, I'm sure you'll figure it out, because after we're done here, you all can go explore the town if you wish, because there's a few things to see. It's not the hugest thing in the world. It's not some sort of castle or kingdom, but you know, there's quite a bit to see, I'd say, to get you first started off with. Of course, you know, there's other people that might ask of you to do things, and you might get a little money out of it. But for now, money is something I can't offer. But that doesn't mean I won't offer you something in the end, because, like I said before with Abel over there, I believe in giving back to those who help me. I mean, you can kind of see that with how I act, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm rambling a little too much, my bad. Anyways, you know a little bit about this church. This is a church dedicated to worshiping the god Alune. And well, it's been in a little bit of a disrepair state for quite some time. Again, the people of the town have kind of fallen out of their beliefs, but there are still some people who hold hope, and I'm one of them, and I maintain this place myself, and as you can see, I haven't been really doing a good job of that. That's because I only have 2 hands, and if I had a little more help, maybe I could get the resources to finally get things into, I guess you could say high gear. So, what I'm offering is for you all to go get me some resources so I can sort them out and help repair a little bit of this step by step. In exchange, I will also give you some food, and considering the fact that you will help me in such a great debt, that means I will offer myself for any favor that you might have yourself.
Okay.
That seems fair.
What do you need?
Well, I'm not going to tell you to do everything, obviously, because, well, you all just woke up, and I wouldn't want you all to, build this place or rebuild it and repair it completely. For now, I think the best start is to repair the foundation. As you can tell, it's a little sturdy, but at the same time, it could fall apart any day now, and I need to reinforce it with some more wood. So I'm going to hand you all a couple of axes, and there are trees off in that direction. There's also trees off in that direction, and way off in that distance, there's trees off in that direction, but don't try to climb the mountain. Trust me, I've seen someone fall off of it. It wasn't pretty. So.
Oh.
Yikes.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yikes.
Do you even
What
have the
is the
proper
deal?
tools to like clean up all the plants and vines? They might be ingrained in
Oh.
wood by now.
Are you okay?
I'll go ahead and worry about that, but for now, I need resources that are heftier to get, and well, it doesn't seem like anybody around here wants to take up my offer that much, which is fine. They got their own lives, they got their own families to deal with, but I do have the tools necessary for getting the supplies I need. Now, it doesn't have to be the exact wood that this is and whatnot. It could be any kind of wood. I'll just go ahead and refurbish it, polish it up. You already have one, and there you go. I'll be over here when you return and whatnot. Just come on into the church. I'll just be in here, I guess you could say.
Is there a certain amount we need to get, or just guess however much we can carry?
However much you think you can carry.
Okay.
All right. It's
Probably tag
honestly
team
nice to
very
meet you all. It's been quite a while since I've seen some chosen around here, and well, like I said, I'm one of you as well. I came here way before you all, so I'm feeling nice and welcoming. So if you do have some questions, I'll be sure to answer them as part of the reward.